All right, are you ready for some more crafting fun? Welcome to the 12 Days of Christmas Crafting series. And today we're just going to create these simple matchbook treat holders. You can even stamp on the inside cover. These hold a Ghirardelli chocolate square, or they hold a tea bag. We're going to start by making these with cardstock, and then I want to show you how I made these with just some of the cards that come with a lot of your kits and things. All right, we are having fun in this series, and we're wrapping it up soon. So we're going to just use some, let's see, we could do Poppy Parade, we can do Real Red, no, not Sweet Sorbet. I'm going to go ahead and do a Real Red and a Poppy Parade, only because it looks like some of these are already made into cards. So that's what we shall do, because I just want to talk about, color coordination a bit, and we're going to use Real Red for this part. All right, and some Poppy Parade. So we're going to take these. Now, the trimmer goes out. It has an arm that goes out. So whenever you have more than 6 inches, you want to put the arm out. And because the paper's only 8.5, we're going to go ahead and do this side first. We're going to do 7 1/4. Because that way, we're going to just get more out of it when we do 7 1/4. That direction. And then we're going to turn it, and we're going to do 2 1/4. Okay? 2 1/4, and we're just going to keep going. Just do a bunch of these, because that's what, you do. You get last minute crafty holders. Now, this isn't to say that you can't use this. Well, no, actually, you can make 4 of them. That's perfect. But I was going to say, even if it gets a little smaller at the end, which is fine. Like, say you're in another country where you don't have this paper. I mean, you have this paper, obviously. We have cardstock, but say yours is an 8.5 by 11, and at the end, say you're using like the A4 instead of the A2, and at the end you have a little bit of paper left over. You can just hold a different, use it for a different size treat holder. So I just want you to see that. Look at the difference between. I'm gonna go and turn up my light for a minute. The Poppy Parade is much more orange than the Real Red. Okay, so that's why I say it's important to always use color coordination in your projects. Because we'll use this one. I'll use this one with paper that has Poppy Parade in it, like the Merry, Bold, and Bright Designer Series paper. And then I can use the Real Red for the paper I used here, which is a retired little snowman paper I had, which is the Real Red color. So you just want to use stuff that's coordinated. So let us see. Or I'm thinking this will be cute. This will be cute. I can use some of this berry. Oh, I just absolutely love this paper. I was so sad it retired. I would get like 10 packs of it if they had it for sale again. But the only time we get stuff for sale again after it retired is like right away. Oh, that would be cute. Right away when there's like a clearance sale. And then after that, we don't see it again. That's cute. The mittens. You can see I have like all kinds of paper stuffed into this folder because it's Christmas time. And then this one I would have to use, if I use that paper, I'd have to use cherry cobbler because that doesn't match either one of them. So I'm going to use that for this one. And we'll just move the Poppy Parade off to the side for a second. All right, we're going to turn it and we're going to score it. And this is a simply scored, and we're going to use the small side. And we're going to go 3/4 of an inch, 4 1/8, and then this is 1/8, 2/8, 3/8. And don't worry, I'm going to do it again because I always do things more than once. I came on late tonight because I'm having a mystery box sale. In case you missed it, I'm just going to turn that over. If you missed my mystery box sale, you can still get involved. I don't know how long they'll last, but there's something. It's called a flow page. And There's a little, it's like a link tree, and underneath here it'll say Paper Chef's offerings, and the mystery box sale is going on right now, and you can just click on that link. All right, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a stapler and just staple the bottom part. I already have little red staples in there. I mean, not that if it's silver, that's okay too. And you want it. The trick is you want to staple down low on the bottom, like so that you can still get your tea bag in there. Or a Ghirardelli chocolate square. Or we can even use a little Ghirardelli chocolate snowman. I put tea inside these. But the reason you want to put this down low is if you don't put it down low, the tea won't fit in there. And don't staple the tea because they'll rip it when it comes out. Now you want to get that in there, and you want to, if you're gonna put the Ghirardelli in there, it's fine. You want to put a little glue dot behind it, just like so. And I think I'll just use this to match the Poppy Parade one. And we already said we're going to use this one. All right, now for the next part, we're going to just put something on the front. These are 2.5 wide. This paper's, right? 2.5 wide. I have to go this way. 2.5 wide. So notice how the pattern goes like this. What we're doing now is we're doing something for the front. So notice how I did the 2.5 part, just going vertically like so. And then you're going to turn it, and we're going to do 2 5/8. And I have this memorized because I do it so much, but I'm going to go ahead and write it down for you. Not to worry. So that's the real red one. Oh, that looks nice. And this is going to be the 2 5/8. This one's going to be for the Poppy Parade when I do the reinforcement. I'm going to do this again a couple times in different ways. This will be for the Poppy Parade one that I put over here because that color coordinates with this one. All right, so let's do it. Let's write it down. Get one of the trees. I'm going to get a grid paper for you. And write this down. So we have this piece that's going to be like this, and it's going to be, oops, looks like my pen has exploded. Looks like my ink's coming out all over the place. Okay, 2 1/4 inch. I'm sorry, 7 1/4 inch, right? By 2 3/4 inch high. Okay, so that's what this piece is here, right? Like that, okay? And then your score lines are going to be... You're going to have 3 score lines. The first score line is 3 1/4, or just 3/4 of an inch. The next one is 4 1/8 inch. And then the next one is 4 3/8 inch. I have to visualize myself doing this on the board. And that is your measurements. And then we have the little square of DSP. And that is 2.5 wide. And I'm drawing it like this because you want to orient your little paper like this, meaning your patterns are going like this, right? And then 2 and the 5/8 on that side. All right. I always like to give you a chance to write that down. All righty, where's our little paper? So this paper, we're going to attach on there. That's going to look cute, tone on tone. Put the trees up that way. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Oh my goodness. That side might just be adorable right on. I'm using that side, guys. Look at that. I did not know that Mr. Roos was going to forget this side. I couldn't have done that better if I tried. I didn't know it was going to land just like that. I didn't even try to cut that out like that. We have to use this side. Balmy blue. Balmy blue goes really well with real red. All right, cute. I'm just looking in my bucket of crafty goodness here. Seeing if I have something. That's real red, but that's kind of big. That's a little big. Just the season 2. This one too is that one's for the bright. This one goes good with the Poppy Parade one. A little something from you, with lots of love from me. Just for you will go be good. Merry Christmas. Oh, these are the ones. These little ones are the ones that I had from the middle of the Tic Tac snowman. You could save those and stamp onto them. Shaded spruce will look cute on here. I'm putting this one. Oh, what fun. That's the one. That's the one. That's the ticket. You just need to have a bunch of stuff stamped so you don't have to do all the stamping. You just grab out the sentiments and use them. Now, when you put this on, you want to make sure it's not like too far up because it'll be hard to open. So just kind of, it's going to cover the back of the mousse a little bit, but you're still going to be able to open it. All right, good. And now we can reinforce, and we're going to do the scoring. We'll do one more. And then we're going to do it with a card. For those of you that are late night diehard crafters, we'll do it with the card. So let me change the angle and teach this one more time. So we have the piece of paper that is 7 1/4 by 2 3/4. Right? Now we put it on the scoreboard and we score it at 3/4 of an inch. And this is 1 inch mark. So these are each 1/4 of an inch. So 3/4 of an inch. And then we have, I'm going to hold this there, 4 1/8. Like so. 4 1/8. And then that would be 4 1/4. And then 4 3/8. Okay. That is how you score it. I was changing the angle because you can't always see with the light. Flip it over. Burnish the edges with your bone folder. And I'm now using the piece of Poppy Parade instead of real red because I'm using the Merry Bold and Bright paper. And in the Merry Bold and Bright paper, we have different coordinating colors. I'm going to put the staples down at the bottom. And those are red, so they're going to blend in with whatever paper. I'm using colored staples, but you can always also cover that up with another piece of paper. And then we'll put some, let's see, I think it was this one. Put some little Christmas lights on there. Yippee. With some Seal Plus adhesive. I know on December 14th, do you guys know about this yet? And it'll be in my newsletter. If you're not part of my newsletter, definitely sign up for my newsletter. In the link in the description, there's links to offerings, and then go down, scroll down to newsletter, because I'll be announcing this whole, I'll have a link to every video in the 12 Days of Christmas series. I'll try to wrap up that series tomorrow. Or I may end up going into day 13. But anyway, the sale, we have a free shipping sale on the 14th of December. And I know I just had something made in Poppy Parade. And on the 14th, you would save, if you're going to get Stampin' Up stuff anyway, see, this one will work. Yay! Look, it's already made. If you're going to get stuff on the 14th anyway, you're going to do any shopping for yourself, Christmas shopping at Stampin' Up, then you're going to be able to use, the reason my banner fits better is I cut it in half and spread it out, right? And then I stamped in Shaded Spruce. Now, Shaded Spruce goes with this Merry Bold and Bright paper. It's the same color of ink, Shaded Spruce. This is on a very vanilla background, and this is on a white background. This color Shaded Spruce goes with either pattern, either one. Anywho, I think I'm going to put it up here so you can see the lights a little better. Put it like that. And I'm just going to add some twine. Our shipping is normally 11%. And when you have an order of $75 or more on December 14th at my Stampin' Up store, let me just grab something that has my Stampin' Up store on it. Here you go. There's my Stampin' Up store. Bookmark that now. So type that into your browser and then hit the bookmark button. And on the 14th, remember to go back. And I'll try to remind you, but I mean, I can't always be on social media reminding all the time. So just kind of, just write things down and try to remember things, you know, so like, because you're going to miss out on that if you want to get the savings of the free shipping. And that's all there is to it. I mean, there's just not, it's not like a rocket science or anything to explain. You just get free shipping. And the shipping is normally 11%. So you really save 11% on everything. So that's when I'm stocking up on my Seal Plus adhesive that I always need. On the basic white cardstock I always need. Maybe you're trying to collect all the colors of your ink and you're a few short. Well, finish your color collection. Start the new year off and have all your colors. Colors make me happy, having all the colors. You know, just get her done. Get the stuff you need. Stock up on the stuff that's retiring maybe that you can't get anymore. I think I need some more Christmas paper because you see me, I'm using like little shreds of paper here. I don't have much left. Even the series has almost wiped me out. Between the craft fair and the series, I don't have much paper left. Oh, Christmas patterns. Oh, believe me, I have paper left. Just not Christmassy paper that much. Not 12 by 12 hardly at all. Because I've cut them all down. And in my mystery boxes, I give away a lot of random paper as well. And some paper that's not really part of a whole, like just a little bit of a set. So that is going to be cool. I'm taking advantage of that free shipping day on the 14th. Because I always need stuff. I have a continuous wish list of stuff. So there you go. And we're going to tuck this little guy. So you could stamp here. Or you could put another cute sentiment right there. You know, just do something in there. Or another piece of cute designer series paper. And then tuck her in. And then, oh my gosh, I just love this mousse. So you could put a little strip. You see what I'm saying? Like on the bottom there. That's not the right, you know what I mean? That's not even the right paper. But you could put a little strip along the bottom if you want to cover up here. So these hold tea, Ghirardelli chocolate squares, but in our case, we're putting the little peppermint snowman in there. And I'm going to just show you like a little trick now if you have. I'm just tucking that guy in. I'm going to put tea in that one later. Because I'd rather put tea in it than the chocolate. Because this does look cute, having the little snowman in there. Right? But these, I tend to put tea in these mostly because then the little flat, I didn't plan for like, well, it does work fine, right? But there's like a little bulge. I'd probably make the measurements slightly different if I'm putting the chocolate in there. But what I'm saying is I think this is ideal for tea because of the distance I made at the top of this. All right, so back to, you can see the measurements. And now I'm going to get the memories and more cards and show you. Let me just put all this paper back into my shelf. Because a place for everything and everything in its place, as they say. All right, we have come on, Berry Christmas design. In the Berry Christmas suite, there are these cards. Now, oftentimes you may have paper pumpkin kits, and you might be like, what do I do with all these cards that come with the paper pumpkin kits? Right, like these kind of cards. And maybe you're like me, and you kind of think, well, I'm not going to use, like, say I get 20 of these in a package, right? I'm not going to use maybe 20 of these because I prefer, if you're like me, I prefer to use cardstock when I make my cards. I prefer to use cardstock card bases. So you're left with these cards and these card packs. And what I tend to do with them for my paper pumpkin kits, and in this case, it's not from a paper pumpkin kit, it's from the Berry Christmas Memories and More cards and envelopes. So again, a nice thing to stock up on. So they came in, this is what the envelopes look like. I don't even know if we even have these anymore. I'm telling you to stock up on them without even knowing if we have them. But see, they're pretty cool. And I love the envelopes too. And then there's the balmy blue color. I keep calling it the berry cute color. The balmy blue color. So now you have these and you're like, well, gosh, I want to take advantage of this. I want to turn these into the treat holders. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. But before I showed you how to do it, I wanted you to know the measurements. So that when I show you, you're not going to be confused about this concept, right? All right, so you're saying done. I guess you guys are saying like the video. Oh, thank you, Melody, for telling everybody like the video. There are 30 of you watching live and only 15 likes. So 15 of you are not even taking the time, I'm going to cry, to even like my video. And how can you not like this video? There's a moose. There's a Ghirardelli chocolate snowman. There are little baby snowmen. There are tea bags. We are crafting. You should like this. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to open this back up again if you want, just to see this. All right. So you could just kind of cut it the size I said, 2 1/4 by 7 and 7, right? 7 1/4. But that wouldn't work because you got this card already and you already have a natural score line. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to the 1 1/8 inch mark over here, 1 1/8, and lop it off. And you're like, what? We're lopping it off. Yes, you're lopping it off. And you're going to do this whenever you have a paper pumpkin kit or what have you. And you're going to flip it around. And now you're going to lop off just 1/8 of an inch. Well, it's hard to see 1/8 of an inch from this side. It's the two little midges. So sometimes you can just sort of see it from this side. Now, these are 1/4 inch marks. So 1/8 of an inch is just 2 of these little doohickums. Because this is, the thing I like about the trimmer is it goes by 1/16 of an inch. So this is what it looks like. Okay, you are left with this. Why did we do it? Because the reason we did this is now we're going to take advantage of the natural score line. Ooh, isn't that cool? Of the card. Look at that. Instant little, what do we call matchbook treat holder. All right, so all we need to do then after we lop off those measurements I said is to do the 2 3/4 inch part. Now I like using this side because this pattern is so cool. So we'll do one on that. We'll do it this way. And then we'll get rid of like that little part that's dark. So 2 3/4, 2 3/4. And you're just left with a few scraps, but you could make 2 of these treat holders out of 1 card. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that. I'll try to put it in the description of the video. I really need a personal assistant because I'm not good at putting all the measurements in the videos later. I'm not. I like crafting live and I love teaching live, but then sometimes I don't put the measurements in the description later. All right. Here's what I was talking about, the natural score line. When you move it up there, it's already at 4 1/8 because of what we did. And if you want, you can just sort of go like, and sort of reinforce that 4 1/8 score line, right? And remember, we do 4 3/8. Pretty cool. So we don't need to make that score line. It was already there for us. And then there's our 3/4 of an inch. And then we do that again. Now we know not to use this side, right? You know not to use that side because why? Because the natural score line is on the 4 1/8. So we know not to use that side. We turn it this way and we go 3/4, 4 1/8, 1, 2, 4 3/8. Whoops, I ripped one. See, my point exactly. These are not as strong as Stampin' Up! Regular cardstock. All right, let's go ahead and turn that over. But they're great for making these matchbook treat holders. That's what these are perfect for. I don't know. Can I still use it? Or will I punch out shapes with it? I'm probably not going to give someone something that's ripped. I'm just not. Because I have too much other paper. I'm the paper chef. I can use other paper. So I'm going to staple these. All right, that was the real red one. So for the real red one, I can use my cute little snowman from this thing that I totally miss, whatever that was called. It was already 2 1/2, so 2 1/2 by 2 5/8. And you don't even have to put the paper on there. You can just put slap a sentiment on, depending how much of a hurry you're in. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. I'm just seeing if I have any little... That's cute. I don't know where that came from. That was one of the hats from a different snowman. I'm just looking if something is in real red. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, we're just going to stamp. Why not? we're going to stamp the inside of the little snowman. We're going to do that. We're going to put that on like that. This one was going to be in my BOGO sale, but I can't find the dies. I'm sorry, I'm not having a BOGO. I'm having a mystery box sale. And it's funny because I decided to do that before I even knew about the free shipping day. I was just trying to like make some room because we have a new catalog coming out. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so I was trying to make some room. And then I was like, after I decided to do a mystery box, then I found out Stampin' Up! Was having it in a sale. I think that will be cute. I think it even needs a little piece of ribbon behind it. I'm just showing you how to jazz this guy up here, so hope you're having fun. Just doing a little more than just the basic things. So you can do a little ribbon behind it. I'm using real red ribbon because of the contrast. You need a little contrast behind there. Put some ribbon on there. And then put this little guy on there. I don't like to stick dimensionals straight to the ribbon because they never stay. Put some... There, I hope that should do it. 3 should do it. I'm just putting a little bit of glue on there and putting a little Santa hat on there, or a little snowman hat on there. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pop it up for dimensional just on the back just to help reinforce it so it doesn't droop. Oh, yes. So you don't always need twine. Just it's good to have a little something on there. And that one definitely needs a Ghirardelli snowman inside because there's snowman on the outside. So that one doesn't get tea. I'm gonna put like a snowman Ghirardelli in this one. This one has tea. Yeah. All right. So what I want to do now, after I say hi, and is just wrap things up by showing you what we made in the 12 days of Christmas so far. All the crafts we made. I just don't have everything because I gave so much away today to some teachers. And I also gave away the snow globes to some neighbors. But I tried to save one of each thing, but we'll see. Hello again, Lynn and Janet and Melody and Dawn and Hilda. Louise from Ontario, Canada. Deborah from New South Wales, Australia, who just was here at my other video. A lot of you guys were. I love you guys. Elizabeth from New Brunswick, Canada. Cindy Reed. Mary Sickler from Wyoming. And Cindy said she just made a ton of diaper fold treat holders. Where'd I get the colored staples? Well, I'll put them in my Amazon store, but I got them probably from Staples. I usually get my staples from Staples, so you can get colored staples at little craft stores and office supply stores. I should show you the cute little box they came in. It's such a cute little box of staplers. If Staples... If I have it around here. Because I love cute things. Anyway, I got a little tiny box of colored staples. But you can get them online. Yeah. So, hello, Cheryl. And Bonnie from Janesville, Wisconsin. And Kathy Smith, who shares my last name. And thank you guys. And thank you, Deborah, for liking my video, and Tracy, and Debbie, who is from chilly cold Houston. I'm going to be in Houston next March for Stampin' Up! Event. And Debbie is one of my channel supporters. Hello, Norma. Hello. Let's see, did we say hi? We said hi to Cheryl already. And Gloria. We are happy to have you all here. This late night crafting session. So during this session, I'm not going to do this in any particular order. During this 12 Days of Christmas series, we have made so many things. One of the things is the box in the bag. So you use a little box, and then you wrap it, and you get a little bag. You make a little bag out of a box. Okay, so nice little box folding activity. And these are the 2 I have left. And I had some big ones too, but gave those away. Super fun little project. Okay, another thing we did is a hanging ornament. So you put treats in here. And this takes, by the way, this takes less than a piece of 6x6, like less than 6x6. This takes 3 pieces of 6x6 designer series paper. That one does. This one would take 3 pieces of 4x4 paper. So you can use the same paper, or the same style of paper, obviously from the same pack. This is Merry, Bold, and Bright. Or you can use 3 exact pieces of paper. This would be 4 inches of the same exact pattern from the Joy of Christmas. Or you could use 3 different pieces like this one. Okay, so that's nice. We also made, which she was just, Cindy was just talking about how she made. Oh, good. Thank you, Cindy, for signing up for my newsletter. I only know because you told me, honestly. I didn't know because I go check, because I can't go check while I'm doing this, but that's awesome. So this is a diaper fold you were talking about, and you just made lots of these, so you can put, we're doing lots of different treat holders, but say you want to give, like, the same person a bunch of stocking stuffers, it's good to, like, say, to make them all different styles, and you put different things in each one. Put tea in one, put Ghirardellis in one, put M&Ms in one and shake them around. You see what I'm saying? So it's fun to have different treat holders, even if you're giving things to the same person. Another thing we made in this series, that was the diaper fold treat holder. I said that already. This was the bag that we made. I added a little Happy Christmas wishes to it from the Festive and Fun stamp set. It's a little gusseted on the side, and this is an easy bag. Okay, and this is the double fold treat holder pouch. And one thing you can do to jazz this little guy up, this is a 6x6 piece of paper, by the way, and with a Ghirardelli square. Oh, here, let's show you this. Let me show you this because I didn't have one to show you, and I'm glad I have one to show you now. Because part of my title of this video is that you could fit a Ghirardelli square in here. And I was like, I need a Ghirardelli square. Where am I going to get one from? Well, here's one. Okay, you put that in there like so. And I told you about the little dot trick. Well, no, we don't need to do it because I'm putting it back in the other thing. See how it fits perfectly? Yep, there we go. And then, of course, you put your little glue dot in there. I just love this. Yes, thank you. So Cindy's saying, we as crafters need to spread love and kindness because that's what this season's all about. You're going to feel better by giving things out than you will by getting them. I'm telling you, giving is so fun. And giving them, especially to random people who don't even expect anything from you. Like you're at the store and you just carry these around in your purse and you give them out. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. And then if someone's in line and they look at you giving it to the cashier, then you turn around and give it to the person in line as well. And then they go home and they tell someone that someone in line at the store just gave them something. Do you see how it spreads? And then they tell someone, my mom just got something from someone in line randomly at the store. Their daughter tells their friend. And then they get inspired to give to someone else. And you start the chain reaction. So anyway, you could put this honey stick in there, right? And you could put the whole thing in a bag. So that's what this is. So this is a nice little add-on when you put that all in a bag. So start the chain reaction. All right, where else do we make? We made doggy treats and other jarred treats, but I don't have the ones with the hot cocoa in them. Right, so there's some with hot cocoa. Still the same concept. Oh, I have another one of those boxes too. Here's another one of the hanging ornaments. You can see I'm slim pickings. I don't have as much stuff as I had before. Okay, and that's the cute. This is another ornament with the 3-inch piece. All right, this is just something else I have, but that's not from this series. All right, 2 more things from this series we made with the scan and cut. So the things we made with the scan and cut are what we made yesterday, these money holders. So if you missed that series or that video, check out how to make the money holders. These are very fun, you guys. These are so easy and so, like, really popular when you give them to someone. Who doesn't love, unpacking it and ripping it open to get the money out? And it doesn't matter. It's only paper, right? Don't be like, they're going to rip open the paper. Like, if you didn't get paper to give away paper, like, you shouldn't have got the paper. Like, paper should be meant to be, like, crafted with, right? And given away. And the fun one that we made during the first day was the Tic Tac snowman. Or no, maybe day 2. It was like part of the 12 days of Christmas. So that's what we've done. So tomorrow is the 12th, right? So I'll either do 2 crafts back to back because I'd like to do 12 crafts total. Well, I did do 12 crafts total because I did do the snow globe. So I guess we did do 12 crafts total. But I might do 2 videos back to back or make this 2 parts, whatever, because I want to show you how to make these cute bags. I want to conclude the series with that. And the only tricky part is adding the ribbon part. I mean, so we could do the folding in one part and the ribbon, or I could just do one video with the bags. And I also want to make some more. I've already given away all my sour cream containers. I call them sour cream containers. They're like a little treat holder that you can put M&Ms in, and they shake. So I want to make some more of those. And I have one other box I would love to go back and do that I made a while back on this channel. It's a really cool box. It looks very much like this, but you use one piece of paper. So those are the things I want to do. I want to show you that I'm not going to redo how to do the sour cream container, this treat holder. I'm just going to make one to show you as a sample. I want to finish the projects I worked on tonight by stuffing them with candy. And I want to show you how to make those bags. And then we are done with our 12 Days of Christmas series. And I can move on to my December card club, which is based on whale watching. So that's what we're doing. That's how the week is going to go. And you're going to hear me talk about the free shipping sale. Every time you hear me on YouTube, I'm going to be talking about it because I don't really want you guys to miss out on such a cool deal from Stampin' Up. So I hope you've been enjoying. No, the honey stick does not bend. I hope you've been enjoying this series. The honey stick does not bend. A lot of people ask me about this honey stick. They think, is it all edible? Does it dissolve? This is plastic, guys, so it's an actual straw. So what you want to do is you want to cut off the end, and this is going to fly when you cut it off. So kind of go look for that little piece of plastic when it flies off. And you cut off the other end, and then it just oozes out, and you blow it out with put it in your mouth and blow the honey out. And then just start sipping with it like it's a straw. And all the honey will come out. And then it's enough to sweeten your tea with. I love the honey sticks. But it's not like a dissolvable honey stick. It's an actual plastic encased honey stick. Absolutely love this. Bonnie's saying, we need 12 more days of Christmas. I know, it's really... Cheryl's saying, I got to watch that money video. I actually laid like $20 bills on the video, Cheryl. Like laying on the table, on my scan and cut. I laid $20 bill, $10 bill, $5 bill. And they were like, definitely eye-catching when you see the money. My nieces and nephews love them. I don't need to give them cards. I really don't. Why would I give them cards when I could put money in all these cute little pouches? I could put money in these things. Like, I don't need to give cards to little kids. I just give cards to, other people and family members. All right, that's all for now. This is the Paper Chef. Have a great evening.